Hello everyone, my name is Strifium and welcome back to another Misfits Racing League highlights video. We are of course in Monaco for the Monaco Grand Prix around the streets of Monte Carlo, and it is the MRL EU division taking to the circuit for round 2 action. Of course, it is going to be Vettel on pole position with Ruben lining up next to him on the front row there in the Ferrari, with Halil Khan rounding off your top 3 for Haas. Of course, it's Kana in 4th position, Hurricane in 5th. About to buckle up for a very unique race here. Unicorn, take us away for Monaco.
We have got L5 red lights lit here, and they're going again. We've seen this bug a couple of times, but the drivers are all revved up, ready to go. And there they go. We are underway here at Monaco. Vettel, he's got a pretty good start, as has the Haas of Halil Khan. He's up 1 place past Ruben already. Hurricane's up past Kana as well. So now down towards turn 3 for the leaders. They're already spacing themselves out. Further back though, we've got a bit of side-by-side racing. Jake in the racing point, he's dropped a position and he's under threat from Alexander down into the right-hander, but he's had a little bit of an issue. He's missing end plates already, down into the hairpin. End plates are flying, a huge backlog of cars, and everyone's running into the back, and that is a safety car deployed. And the game seems to just detected severe collisions, even though everyone appears to be still rolling here. There's a lot of damage on those front wings.
Moving down the straight right now, although it is at the rear of this grid, we love to see the wheel-to-wheel action here, and he's going to have a run down on the inside into turn 1 right now, and it looks like they're going to come wheel-to-wheel up this hill.
Sort of moves, those medium tires should be faster than the hards, but obviously finding a way past on this tricky track is as Crampy a little bit sideways out of Raskas, and that's allowed the Renault straight past, and now he might be a little bit vulnerable from Jamie behind. Crampy doesn't have DRS, but that Alfa Romeo does, and he's got him as well. Four-way fight for 5th place, and it's Jamie up the inside of the Renault of Beavis into turn 1. It looks like they both got through, but they're side by side coming up the hill. We've got Vettel as well. He's trying to look past the Ferrari, but it is Beavis. He's coming back past the Alfa Romeo here, but Jamie's got the inside corner, and Beavis has got to be careful of Ruben as well. He's squeezing up, and he might go for the overtake on a pair of them.
Oh,
and Ruben getting
wow.
2 places. You love to see it, but Jamie and Beavis still side by side down into the hairpin. Jamie coming out on top though, and Ruben, he's left Vettel for dust, who's still stuck behind these 2 battling cars. But Ruben, what an overtake, or 2, should I say?
What a race it's been so far. Domi with Jamie. A move on the inside through into the chicane, switching back now, and now into 5th position. Very, very neat move from the Mercedes there. And it's Ruben quite tight to him. Coming out of the tunnel, is there going to be a move down the inside from the Ferrari? Switching over ahead of the racing point, and that has allowed Vettel to catch up with his teammate and Jake. Jamie on the inside of Lutra coming out of the tunnel into the chicane now. Lutra forced to take the runoff road there. He's taken a penalty as a result, and that is a 3-second time penalty that is definitely going to cost him. Get set to the rear of this grid. Meanwhile, Safso and Tim, the battle we've been watching unfold wheel to wheel through turn 1 now. There's a brush with the wall. That's Safso being squeezed off by the AlphaTauri, and he's lost his front left end plate as a result. Of course, stewards can review that should there be a report between the 2 drivers later on, but it looks like Tim got out of that equation unscathed.
Around the outside of Casino, a very impressive move to get past Steph in the AlphaTauri.
Turn, you see Tim there getting a little bit slippy, and there he goes. He's tapped the wall, and a big skate out from beneath him. Safso very fortunate to get things slowed down, and it's Hilo Khan now in 7th position with, and we see it again in Safso and Tim. Looks like there's been a reversal of fortunes, as Safso and Tim basically repeated the previous lap's endeavor, except reversed Safso this time, giving Tim the squeeze. Now we have a VSC deployed. Tim is into 7th position, Jamie in 8th, and now that has caused a chain of events that nobody wants to deal with. Of this grid, and you can see, just as the other safety car had, we have a variety of penalties coming across for severe collisions. Drivers just need to keep their distance, and you see now Vettel and Jake 2-3 right now. Vettel within half a second of the lead car. Safso currently in 7th position. He's still hunting down positions on this grid, and it's currently Hurricane ahead of him.
Ruben does not, so that could seal the deal up at the front if Vettel hasn't served that.
Such a train here, such a train in this midfield battle, and it's being led right now by Beavis, and you can see Hurricane using the overtake in the DRS now with the move down the inside into turn 1, and there's a bit of contact there, and it's possible that Beavis has taken damage. I do believe he did, and now it's Hurricane pulling off to the inside line, and he has now allowed Safso to get ahead of him, and Safso's now been let through on team orders, it would appear, into 5th position. Now Beavis holding up Jamie there, and this is just a serious exchange of position through on lap 34.
That sister Renault, but it would appear Jamie right now looking on the inside into the hairpin. He's received a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, and no surprise, all of the curb was being utilised by the Alfa Romeo. And even still, he's not been able to make it past the Renault. No damage on either car.
Ruben with the race win. Domi in P2, and that's Safso taking home the final spot on the podium with a P3 victory. Very nicely done from those 3 drivers, and it was a very unique and exciting race, to say the least. Of course, Ruben, Domi, Safso, your top 3, with Beavis in 4th, a 3-4 for the Renault squad. That's Tim in 5th, and Hurricane, after a very long race, not able to capture that 5th slot. Crampy in 7th, with Luktra in 8th, Jake in 9th, and Jamie, after a very long race, coming from the back of this grid, late to qualification, having a couple of mishaps, you know, he comes home in P10 with the final points here.